Good evening and welcome into another episode of Everyday Conversations. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the place.
What up, JP?
Well, hey, hey,
It's hump day.
yeah, but this day, man, kicking my ass, man. Man, I got so much going on, man. I got a lot going on,
Find that balance.
man, for real, man. Hey, one thing, shout out to my boy, Deontay Davis, King of Clean. He came through today and, what I'm saying, did what he always do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy, listen, hey, appreciate you too. You
I need to get I
know,
need to get my calls.
yeah, yeah. Hey, don't worry, I'm going on slide it out there. You feel me? I'm going to
Okay,
slide it out there, and then get what he'll pull up on you.
that's
He'll
what I
pull up
need.
on you. Yeah, he'll pull up on you, and
Yeah,
gonna get you all the way right. Gonna get you all the way right. So
that's
yeah,
good.
man, what your day been like?
It's been cool. It's been cool. It's been laid back, been quiet. Peaceful day. We can always appreciate those type of days because some days don't be like that. But today was one
Right.
of those days, just chilling laid back. So it was a good day.
Well, um, uh, so
So today I know we wanted to talk about why do you choose to stay? Why do you choose to stay? Why do people choose to stay in a marriage and or a relationship and or a friendship?
mm, well, that's a good one, right? So I think uh which one would I want to start in, right? Cause I didn't let's see, I ain't never been married, so but I done stayed in a marriage
Closest thing
that
to
I
your
went, yeah, yeah.
well, you
You know
stupid.
what? I ain't gonna do it with you today, right? I ain't gonna deal with
Mm.
you today.
Look, I be trying
Um,
like
man, so man, listen. So okay. So um, I'm gonna say friendship, right? I think we're gonna start with friendships, right?
okay.
So, we've all have experienced, friendships, you know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that you may have had since childhood, you know what I'm saying? You know, and just the growing pains of it all. You see what I'm saying? Uh you gonna you gonna fall out with your friend.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
But 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 the true friend gon' you know what I'm saying, gonna come back and say, hey, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll always you know, come back and apologize with your friend. Like that's a true friend, right?
Right.
And then, sometimes for as friendship go, and I think this go all the way across the board too. Well, no, not really. Sometimes with friendship, right, you choose to stay in broken, dead friendships, you know what I'm saying? Because you have conditioned yourself to accept that person um
For who they are.
for who they are. And
Hmm.
as we say now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we met that person where they was a long time ago, but
Right.
we both was young and we grew with each other. You see what I'm saying? To see how it really was. But, just over the years, people do grow apart. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's
And it don't be
friendship.
no beef. It just
Yeah, yeah, that's friendship, relationships, and marriages too. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But for the friendship go, you know what I'm saying? I think sometimes, we'll all, and I think we've all made this mistake before. We'll go find, not really go find, but we'll find ourselves in different circles that we normally wouldn't be in.
Hmm.
find ourselves in different circles that we normally wouldn't be in,
Right.
you know, and come to find out, reality set in so quick and makes you. Cause now, guess what? You done fell out with your friend for real, for real. Y'all really fell out, but the circle that you in will make you realize, well, hold on, my friend wasn't so bad. Cause the shit that they on, what they doing, I ain't with this for him. You know what I'm saying? This. I ain't signed.
Yeah.
I
I
ain't
agree.
signed up for this,
I agree
right?
with that. Yep.
You know, you
Yep.
know.
That's definitely
So
a
so.
thing.
hmm and for me, staying in a broken friendship, you know what I'm saying? Even though that friendship may be broken, it still don't change who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Because that person, you know what I'm saying, even if they don't say it, right? But this be the killer part. Even if they don't say it, they know they need you. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And then by you rising above being a bigger person, right? You still gonna be there for them, even though like, hey, I don't fuck with you. I'ma love you from way over there.
Over there. Hmm.
I'ma love you from way over there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you need me, I'm gonna be there for you, but I'ma love you from way over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's, you know, pretty much for me. What's your take about the friendship of it?
Basically the same thing. You got the ones that you know very well, even if you fall out with them or not. I mean, I fall out with my friends all the time. I mean, it's just
Well.
sometimes
Whew,
I might be not on
whew,
the level that they on, or they might not be on the level that I'm on,
whew. You
and
ain't lying.
sometimes a lot of times communication be play a big factor in situations like that.
And then
Sometimes
and then too, and let me interject, right? So, you know, your friends, I fuck with your friends, but when your friends get mad with you here, they get mad with me too. See, I be like, damn, I'm just saying that you take your ass on over there. We love y'all, but we ain't stay your ass neither. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, then, like, like I don't get it. I be like, what going? Like, you
look,
spoke to her? Did you speak to her? I'm like, yeah, I spoke to her. Wait, well, we ain't even talking to her no more. What you speaking to her for? Like, damn, I ain't even know. Like,
yeah, I try not to even if I'm not speaking to somebody, I don't want nobody to
right,
be, what I'm saying,
right,
y'all ain't got nothing to do with what me and them got going on, you know what I'm saying?
right,
So I don't
right,
ever want nobody to be
right,
in the middle of something like that
right.
and
But
not fall out.
but for the most part, everybody do be cordial though. They
Yeah,
do speak. Y'all know I'm talking about shit. You
yeah,
know what I'm
and
saying?
that's
But
the
yeah,
adult thing to do.
yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I mean, so but then again, too, man. Sometimes, man, like you say, people just grow different. You know what I'm saying? They grow apart. You know what I'm saying? And you know, man, it's like I'm gonna take for instance, right? Like, man, I'm gonna take our Woodlawn Alumni Week, right?
Hmm.
Man, we see some of these same people in Walmart. They won't even pour their mouth at your ass.
Yeah,
But you see them at a
get in your
function
face.
their alumni week. You feel me? What's up? What's happening? Like, man, we were just in the express lane, nigga, the other day. And you ain't said nothing to me. Turned your head like you ain't know. Why you stop playing in my face? But we don't put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? We just accept it. You feel me? Well, like
It's so
y'all
crazy
know,
that people do stuff like that. It just that type of stuff just be so weird, and that really make me not. If I see you again, I don't care where is it. I'm not gonna say anything to you because I mean, speaking is due to
yeah,
anybody,
yeah,
and to go to that extent to try to not speak to somebody like that's real childish to me.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
definitely, if I ever was to get in a
Yeah.
situation like that, I would never speak to them again.
Yeah, we know
Shut up.
we know you don't be.
Don't.
Yeah, yeah, we know
I look
we know
straight to them.
yeah, we
But it's
know you
crazy
ain't
though,
gonna.
like
Yeah,
for real, like
yeah,
people do stuff like that, And I've been done like that in the store before. And the next couple of times I saw that person, I looked straight through him like, oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
keep that same
and,
energy.
yeah, and I agree with that, man. But sometimes I mean, it's just I don't know. And then I don't know. Like I said, man, friendship is a true friendship. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have um separated myself from a friendship that has been broken a long time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have to, you know, pack up your feelings and move on.
Basically. And
You know what I'm
it's so
saying?
crazy. It's kind of hard to do, even
Yeah,
friendship.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
friendship is
yeah.
dang near close to a relationship. Like, because like you said, you've been knowing a person for years, or you didn't grew up with them, or just
Hmm.
even whatever time span that y'all didn't spent with each other. Like, it was just,
Hmm.
you was always close to the person. So it's definitely, it
All
make you
right,
feel some
so
type of way.
so I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, right? So now the um the next tier to that,
Mm-hmm.
is why we choose to stay in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
that we know. I'm talking about we know ain't no good for. We feel we
Yeah.
know it. Listen, we listen. I damn near died trying to love this mother. You hear me? Like, and I went against my mama, my daddy, everybody for this like just
They said
and
love make you do some crazy things. I mean,
um
I don't know.
crazy shit,
Really did
crazy.
crazy.
Hold
I
on,
don't think yet. I
hold
don't
on,
know.
hold
Maybe
on, wait a minute
bust
now.
my windows out.
Hold on now.
I done broke a few things, but
I, yeah,
that was
and
in
pull,
my prime.
look,
My earlier
look,
years.
and pulled up on some folks too.
Yeah,
Now, hold on, wait a
hey,
minute. Now, we ain't gonna,
my earlier years,
I,
but like
I,
now, I don't know.
well, for me, right? Um, just thinking back in my past, you know what I'm saying? Like I have, um, and it depends on the individual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have a individual that really, um, and this can be male or female, when you run across an individual that really love hard,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Somebody that love hard and they just really they searching for somebody to love them in the same capacity that they putting out. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You loving so hard to make you stay in something that you know ain't no good for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Treat you like
Like,
a dog.
yeah, listen, I done put the collar around your ass and I got you walking down the street. You hear me? Like, but I love him. I love him. He mine. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I
That was,
I was in
I was
I
talking
was
about
in
this
a
morning.
man. Listen, I was in a relationship and this girl told her mama. Her mama said the nigga ain't nothing but a cheater. She said, but he my cheater.
Mm.
So for me to hear it, y'all know I ain't straightened up. Shit, I'm still clowning. Still, I ain't straightened up at all. You know what I'm saying? Still clown. You know what I'm saying? But but on the flip side of shit, I done been in some relationships that I know wasn't no good for me either. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And I was still doing everything that I could to stay. Like it can be dead in my face, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let's let's go to the sub categories of what were some of those reasons.
Right.
You feel me? Like, hey, she, whether she had that Gawk 3000 or you feel me, or you know what I'm saying, or she can make her elbow touch her toes. You feel me? Like, this
Stupid.
is. I mean, to be honest about it, you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, you know, I've 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 stayed in a relationship to where I know I was getting cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
But I had conditioned myself and made myself think that this lady was loving me so hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I conditioned myself to think that. You know what I'm saying? I stayed in a relationship with a married woman for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it really was just about her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it was. I mean, but at that time, what she was bringing to my life at that time was well for me. I'm gonna say this for me. I stayed because I was cool with the no strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was cool with if I wanted to go bounce around and go here, go there. I
Feel
ain't got to,
free.
yeah, I ain't got to worry about answering to nobody while I'm over there or what. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about if somebody see me in here. Did what you feel like?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. You see what I'm saying? But it also got to the point to where my feelings got so heavily involved to the fact that man, I'm asking this lady to leave her damn husband, knowing I can't provide what this man doing. But I got caught up like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I got caught up that way, and so when the roles reversed, right? When she was trying to break it off with me, I was doing everything I could to stay in there. Like I'm talking about, it done been some serious type situations. Like she done called me and he done answered the phone, and I done been in a relationship to where I done seen the girl with the dude. You feel me? Like, and get what? I was still in her phone later on that night, just you know what I'm saying. And for me, I think well, I ain't gonna say for me. Sometimes I think people be wanting to be loved so bad that they
Yep.
be willing to accept
Anything.
anything,
Yeah. You
especially in a
see it on
relationship.
social media. You see it on social media though. And it's almost like a crowd for help. It's almost, like you said,
Hmm.
just want to be loved.
Hmm.
Um, and you be like, dang, like they seem like they'll do anything, like just want to be loved. Now, I don't know if they want to be loved properly or just be loved. Like some people just really need love, and it don't matter like where they get it from. What they don't
But
really care about, think about that part.
but even when like, and I'm gonna be honest, even when I was 18 and I was dealing with that 28-year-old lady that had 4 kids, you know what I'm saying, and that lady used to be beating on me, you know what I'm saying. She was real abusive,
I'm not
straight.
sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can
It
laugh
just
about it now
it's
because
it's
cause,
when a
cause
man say that is
yeah, it, and
I don't
especially
know.
me, especially
Right.
me. So right, so
Yeah.
but it's real. Cause get what? When I made the phone call and y'all had to pull up Ryan, the other goddamn get some straightening. Like, bitch, don't hit him no more. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he got somebody for you. He just being a man not to put his hands on you. He got somebody for you. You feel me?
Right.
Like so, but it was just and even then, y'all saying you need to leave her and leave right now. Like you see what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
I still chose to stay because I'm 18. This lady 28. You see what I'm saying? Like she cooking, she do like you feel me? Like the
Mhm.
reasons I'm choosing to stay with this lady, but then I had conditioned myself to think that hey, this is what really love really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so and that's just what I went through. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I've went through, right? Now, I can only imagine, what some of the women and young ladies in this world go through to, what I'm saying, stay. And then especially when they're young, right? Especially when, you know, I ain't gonna say every young woman has experienced this, but you know, especially when when a woman experience sex for the first time. You feel me? They get their emotions stirred up in them. You know what I'm saying? Now you're back talking to your mama, and your mama know this little nigga ain't no good for you. She telling you he can't come
Yeah.
over, and look,
Yeah.
you sneaking on the phone. You
Yeah.
calling your cousin to call the nigga. Look, you see what I'm saying? So. And then, but as you get older and you learn a little bit more, like that shit get more intense. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you got folks that'll play in your face. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You've been going through it for so long, and guess what? however that person may be contributing to your life that makes you feel like that you need it, that makes you accept that type of treatment from them, you willing to go through
Yeah.
it, you know? So,
And I guess that, and with that, how can you love? How can you love someone like that if you don't love yourself? And I think that's why a
mm,
lot of people get so caught up in basically asking for that love, like they want it so badly because I guess they don't really know like how to love themselves, so they feel like everything that they doing like to keep this person, get this person or whatever, like they feel like I'm gonna go above and beyond to do it because I guess I don't know, it's got to be some type of insecurity to feel like that. I guess I don't really know, but
well, like I said, is you know, sometimes you can intimidate a person into
mm,
loving you the wrong way. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? That's when those abusive type relationships come about.
mm,
Sometimes you're afraid to leave.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? To
that's
where, you
that's a
know,
big thing too. And I know for a lot of females, I mean, I don't know about the males, but I'm sure it is some males out there that are in situations like that as well. Um, but for females to be in abusive relationships and marriages and things like that, and they're afraid to leave because that's all they know.
And then not only that, some of them be afraid to try. You know what I'm saying? You got some males out here that's in some messed up situations too that way. But for the women that's in these relationships and some marriages, right?
Hmm.
That number one, that guy made and then I ain't just finna single it out to just men and women. You know what I'm saying? And you got the LGBT community, you feel me? You got some women that's married to other women, some guys married to other guys, you
Hmm.
feel me? So that person may be providing a certain type of lifestyle,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, that you may not be willing to give up. You
Hmm.
know what I'm
It's
saying?
on the lifestyle, I think, for a lot of people, and I believe that's why a lot of people do stay in relationships and marriages and stuff like that because they so accustomed to being kept and being provided for and things like that. When they know that they got to give that up, yeah, that ain't going.
Some of them ain't willing to do it though.
Yeah, they ain't going. Mm-mm.
Yeah, some of them not willing to do it because, like you said, I mean, you got to look at how they done flexed on others, and you know what I'm saying, and it be a thing of, you know, you don't want nobody to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to really talk about you. You don't really want nobody to say, "Oh shit, she done fucked that up" or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want nobody to say, "Oh well, hey, um." I knew that marriage wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Or I knew they weren't gonna be together long.
Right.
But
Mhm.
and then, like you said, you got some sick individuals out here that's using their money and their influence. You know what I'm saying? Just to um you know to be nasty and be abusive to their mate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's male and female, and just to say, well, hey, if it hadn't be for me, you wouldn't have this or you wouldn't have
Right.
that. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? But that don't mean you got to beat my ass for me to keep it
Right.
or for me to be
That,
here with it.
that's
Yeah,
crazy to treat
right,
somebody like that.
right.
Um, yeah, that's crazy. But
And then, and
again,
then
people stay because of what's being given and provided for them and want to be kept.
so like a relationship that I was in, right? So I was dating a young lady. You feel me? We were locked in with each other, but
Mm,
she was telling me how she was telling me how you know what I'm saying, her baby daddy did, or you know what I'm saying, had children on and everything else. But
Mhm.
I was looking at the fact of shit, well, if this man did you like that, why you chose to stay with him? You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like, but then when I found out, oh yeah, it was because he was just giving you money and all this and that, and you were just shopping and doing all this and all that. But yeah, you still chose to stay with him, right? So
Right.
then at the same time, as time went on, right? So I fucked and I'm being full transparent right here, right? I did the same thing the baby daddy did. I cheated on you too. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But it was just the fact of, and this not an excuse, but I cheated because number one, I was able to do it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's that first and foremost. I was able to do it. And number two, what I was seeking from her, she wasn't providing me. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even sexual. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even talking about that. It's just the fact of, you know, you was talking real nasty to me. If I asked you how your day was, it was like it wasn't no life. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no. You see what I'm saying? Like again, and I've said this before. If I'm out here fighting in the world every day, all day, you know what I'm saying? Then I call you. What's up, babe? What's going on? Nothing.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. How your day was at work? It was all right.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and so then, so now I'm be like, damn, man, what the fuck wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Why you saying something wrong with me? Man, you ain't even excited. And I ain't saying you got to be excited every time you talk to me, but at least have some type of, you know what I'm saying, some umph about yourself when you know what I'm saying, when you speaking with your mate. Like, so it was just, so I ain't gonna lie, shit. I ain't gonna lie, shit. I feel weak to the situation. Shit, I'm telling it. I was over there, urban smoke. I had all them shots lined up with them colors, and I was throwing them boy back. And that little thing came up. She said, "Hey, big dad." And I was like, first of all, stop playing with me. That's all I said. And then I got to rapping, and that's how it happened. Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, but I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But she gave me what I wasn't getting. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? If I would have communicated that, and I did, but I ain't do it enough. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I think that's where, and I think that's where, you know, um, I think that's where where it went left at. But
Communication is important. But sometimes when you want to tell somebody something that may be bothering you, or that bad habits and things like that with your mate or whoever, like you feel like if you say something, like you're gonna hurt their feelings, or um I don't know, they'll think that you're being mean, or it might come off the wrong way. I mean, I don't know. But communicating certain things just sometimes don't always end up well. So a lot of times people don't say anything because they're afraid of the outcome.
mm, I agree. Um, and like you say, yeah, a lot of it has to do with a lot of past trauma. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship where this lady was towed down so bad mentally to where I found myself paying for things that I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yet and still, guess what? I still was trying to hang in there, knowing that that shit wasn't no good for me because it was draining me. You know what I'm saying? It was draining me,
When it's draining you, it's definitely time to go.
but guess what though? You don't yeah, it definitely be time to go, but you'll still try to, like when you're a warrior, you're a fighter, you still be trying to show this person a different way, a different type of, you know what
Of
I'm saying, until you
course,
until
they gotta want to change.
that keep there you go.
So if
Uh,
if I come and say, hey, this is what this is
right.
what's bothering me, and my husband don't do anything to change that, then that's gonna be a problem. Or if he say something is bothering him that I'm doing and I don't do anything to change it, that's a problem. But once you see the progress that they are trying, then you be like, okay, then you back off and you give them their space with that and let them adjust to, you know, the way that they need to do things. That's just how I look at it.
So and I'm glad you spoke on that, right? Because for me, man, I look at some of these marriages, right? Like some of these people been together 20, 30, 40 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you be like,
How they do it.
how the fuck you do it? You know what I'm saying? And then especially when you see some that's really kind of, you be like, I know damn well. Look, I know he got to know she cheating on him. Like I
Right.
know he know. Like what
Right.
make this nigga say? You know, this man
Yeah.
probably saying to himself, "Hey man, we got about $300,000 worth of assets over in this motherfucker, boy. I ain't finna go nowhere."
Yeah. And
You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't ever want to be put in a situation like that.
Man,
I don't ever want to be put in a situation like that. And that's why even, you know, being married, number one, let's just say it ain't all peachy. So all that little stuff people get on Facebook, you know, this little white
is
picket fence stuff, like they need to cut it.
man, listen.
Marriage comes with
Hey,
pay.
hey,
You gotta
I
have
was
patience, 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 patience. You hear me?
man, listen, man.
And
Listen.
you, if this your person and you love this person, and I said, like, with the communication part and the trying to change, I ain't asking you to be perfect, but if you just doing all this off the wall, you just all over the place, just doing what you want to do, then now it can definitely be a good, like, a good marriage. And that's what we are now. Like, it took patience, it took communication, it took
Right,
time, it took,
right.
you know, us having to love ourselves, we having to, you know, just talk things out. Like, we didn't really used to communicate a lot of stuff, and then that was the root of some of the problems. So it's like you got to do what needs to be done to keep rolling with it. So that's why we almost at 20 years finna be married next year. So
You know what though? I was looking at. I've been watching the little show. Um, I've been watching the little show Reasonable Doubt, right? You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching season 2. I forgot what episode it was, but it's the episode when she you know, hey, you know, her husband, first of all, you know what I'm saying, he got another lady pregnant while he was married, right? And so, but guess what though? She told that man, hey, I want you. I want our marriage. You feel me? Like, hey, we gon' you feel me? We finna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make this happen. Like, this is what this is, right? So I respect her for that.
yeah,
Just because I
the good
respect her
had
for it, just because she like, hey, look, hey, this what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But and I feel like she did it because they was in marriage therapy, right? And he spoke about some things that she did that hurted him, but that he never spoke on though.
right.
You get what I'm saying? And so, you know, once he revealed it to her, now she felt some type of way, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, and he said, hey, I chose to stay with you behind all that. You know what I'm saying? So now she like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You
Got
know
that
what I'm
leak.
saying?
But yeah, definitely. I'm just joking about the leak back thing, but
Yeah,
it just,
yeah.
you know,
Real life, it be like that though. You know what I'm saying?
it be like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess the good had to outweigh the bad in that situation. And a lot of people like, oh, she's stupid. But then you be stupid for staying for the small things. Like,
Yeah, hey, get what? First of all,
It,
you want to
it,
call
it,
her
I,
stupid.
I
You
try
want to
to
call
speak
her
on
stupid.
certain stuff, you know what I'm
But
saying? But
then you ain't saying that.
he ain't
Oh,
said nothing about,
look, Mike might have had Shantae in your car for all
and you
weekend,
know it,
and look,
you
and
know
you
it.
know it. You feel
Like it be so
me?
crazy. She stupid. You know, it's
Hey,
so easy to
hey,
talk about what somebody else says.
you done went down there and got to fight with Shantae and both of her sisters about
Yeah,
Mike. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
And
he ain't got a job to first. Ain't paid a bill yet. Baby need diapers. Y'all,
hey,
the lights off.
hey, hey,
Put $5 in the tank.
Mike might down there at the studio, goddamn, with Demetri Sherrod Moe making beats.
Yeah,
He trying to get on the mic.
I'm serious. Like, I be like, boy, that be
Hey,
tripping me out.
wait, get what? You been not tell she'll fight me and you if you tell her she
Listen,
can't be with Mike.
sure
You
will.
feel me? And then John ain't no better cause Shantae, listen, Shantae done had a baby. Shantae done slept with John cousin and everything, and John still sitting outside that lady house
Still
in her
sitting out.
driveway.
Where he gonna be at?
You know
And
what
ain't
I'm
nothing
talking
gonna
about?
be said about it.
Look, he all that Shantae job. You know what I'm saying? And won't leave her. Like you can't like, hey John, what make you stay with her? Cause I love her, man. I love her. You feel me?
Yep. Um, James Tyus said kids always made him stay and it's effed up. So yeah, a lot of people stay because of the kids.
You know what? You
You
know what?
gotta like,
You know
oh,
what, Drain though.
kids.
Drain, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. Cause man, you're a stand up dad, bro. You hear me? You're a stand
Yeah,
up dude, bro. You feel me?
yeah.
Like
Kudos.
you always been a good dad to your kids, man. We done had a few conversations, and I done watched how things went, man. Um, but you always come out on top. You always prevail, man. And yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because you know you and that person, y'all don't see eye to eye no more. Y'all don't even love each other no more. But you got to do what you got to do for the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you, bro. Yeah, it's fucked up that but you know what I'm saying? Cause guess what? You can't even enjoy your life. You know what I'm saying? When you in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't enjoy your life, man. Like cause at the same time you got to hear, oh, don't bring that bit round my church. You better not have that bit round my church. I'm telling you. And
Mm-hmm.
then on the flip side, man, you better not have that nigga round my baby, bitch. You
Mm-hmm.
have that nigga round my baby, bitch. I'm killing your motherfucker. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, but, man, it's unfortunate though. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the kids involved like that. It's real unfortunate, man.
Yeah, it
You know what
definitely
I'm saying?
is.
Yeah.
Ricky Carter. What up, Ricky? Ricky said you can communicate to some people, but sometimes it doesn't it doesn't kick in till you separate yourself from them. It takes years for people, men or women, to understand where you're coming from.
Big Rick, you
What it do,
absolutely
Rick?
right, bro. You absolutely right, Rick. Cause get what? Like the old folk you to tell her big home, hey, get what? You don't miss that well till that boy run dry now.
Right.
You don't miss it till it run dry. You feel me? And get
Don't go
what?
with this guy till it's gone.
Yeah. And you been to show them the best thing that they done ever seen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You done introduced them to a life that they ain't never had before. You know what I'm saying? And so get what? They took it for granted.
Right.
I done took quite a few on for granted too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you
I
got to
think we
just
all, at some point didn't had to step back and understand, like, okay, you gotta do the right thing if this is what you want.
hey.
If you know it's good for you, it's good for you. You can tell, you pretty much know.
I don't know. I don't know,
You
cause
got to be open to and see if you coming into something with a one trait mind, then of course you're not gonna feel like that's what it is. So
for me, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the same way women give men tests, men give women tests too.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And so If I see that I can get you with the 3-5, 2 loose new popes and a 10-piece, you know what I'm saying, all flat lemon pepper, then hey, that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? I know how to
If that's
combination.
all they want, then they definitely don't want much. And I would hope
What? What?
that this ain't
What?
that people is not out here receiving those type of
What?
gifts.
Some of them call it having fun. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and I'm going on vacation though. Soon as we get off, I'm just playing.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm just playing. I'm just
It's
playing.
crazy.
But yeah, I do agree though, cuz like you really have to, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, shit, I done fumbled some and shit, there's quite a few that done fumbled me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, y'all know if you know me, you know me. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And if you get to that point to where you have to, you know what I'm saying, second guess yourself about what it is that we doing, then, you know, either you're gonna have that conversation with me or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I think we've all grown to the point to where um we like what we like, you know what I'm saying, and we know what we want, and we know what we're looking for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I think it's unfortunate that you just got to go through all the BS
Just to
just to get there. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I mean, but the trials and tribulations will make when you do get there. You know what I'm saying? It just make you that better person and that great person. You
I
know?
agree.
Yeah. So
And with that being said, we're gonna end on that note.
facts.
I'm gonna leave y'all with a little word of wisdom or whatever it is that a motivation. I'll give you a motivation quote. I like to give motivation quotes. I don't know, like it. Not only is it not motivating other people, but it's motivating me as well. So if I ever say something like, or you know, post something on Facebook, like it. Sometimes the motivation quotes be for myself as well. Sometimes you got to motivate yourself. You got to inspire yourself. So that's what I try to do. So get out my business, Jay.
Go ahead, buy one. I ain't got nothing to say.
So there are no secrets to success. A lot of people think that you got to really have it all together. You got to have it lined up. Like everything got to be perfect and all. And I was one of those people. And so I had to learn that it's the imperfect part that gets you there.
Yeah.
And it's the results of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. We're afraid to fail. As you know, as Black people, that is one of the things that we are afraid of. We're afraid of failing. We want everything to be done right. We want our T's to be crossed, our I's to be dotted, because we're afraid to fail. But I'm gonna get out here. But that's my motivation quote. I'm not. Mm-mm.
Hey,
So
so
with that being said, I'm not finna go there with you. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the play.
And as always, y'all, thank y'all for watching and listening to Everyday Conversations podcast. We appreciate y'all. Take care.
I like the fall.